Repsy, what exactly is going on with the Commanders? Is it alleged that they were withholding, 40% of ticket revenue? Yeah, and is this actual...
They're dead!
Yeah, is this the last domino? Like, is Dan Snyder going to be forced to sell the team now?
What happened? Whoa.
Okay. This is bad. I don't know this to be a fact, and nobody does. It's an investigation. But let's just say... So here's what happened. So Congress is interviewing the Commanders. I think we talked about it Friday. And they're keeping going, right?
That's
so
hilarious.
They start investigating something, and then wherever the evidence takes them, they go. And it is reported by Front Office Sports, AJ Perez, a really good reporter, has uncovered, according to him, that they have withheld some of the ticket profits that should be shared with all the other owners. So if
they're dead.
True,
they're dead.
It's not good. And remember, as Goodell clarified during the Super Bowl press conference, the other owners can actually band together and vote an owner out. If the other owners find out for sure, 100% sure, that Dan Snyder withheld profits from them, that would be very bad.
Hey, listen, you can withhold profits from the government, okay? We're all doing it. We got boats over there in Switzerland and everything. Not us. I'm talking about the other owners.
Right. Yeah, no, cool.
Yeah, I'm talking about the other. They have the people that are up at that level, by the way, have the greatest accountants and lawyers that can figure out every loophole and get through it.
Right.
And then the people, that aren't as smart, but in that area, taxes are a whole thing. And I know people love them. All right, people love and I understand that there's an entire, hey, you got to pay your fair share and all that, but goddamn, I'd rather control which direction that money goes than the government. That's a whole different conversation. But the United States of Goodell over there said, oh, you can lie to them. All right, you ain't fucking lying to us about it.
No.
This is a money thing. We are a money business. This is a business. You're lying to us about, yeah, we've heard about the exposés, okay? We've heard about the entire building, but you're lying to us about the motherfucking money that we're making? Nah. Get your fucking ass out of here. And the guy that has a spaceship, Bezos, get your ass in here. That can't happen, right? Because people were calling for that last year when all the exposés were coming. Do they pick the next owner? Like, is there any thought of who all would be in the buying game? Because the Broncos are up.
Right.
Feels like the Commanders are going to be up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any thought of who's going to get in there? Because I just think that Bezos is going to say $10 billion, and I'm putting a dome over this entire area, and we're going to play every single week.
I do not get the sense that he wants to be an owner. I don't. Really? Not saying he's never going to be. I'm just saying he hasn't been involved. He hasn't shown any indication that he wants to be an owner. He wants to be involved with the NFL. Amazon has a significant place in the NFL, of course, with Thursday Night Football, and we'll see what else they do, but certainly a really, really good partner now. I think he's happy there. But to answer your question, this happened with the Panthers. Before David Tepper took over, everyone sort of thought it was going to be sold. Remember, there was this Jared Richardson scandal with Sports Illustrated and all sorts of not good stuff. He made the decision to sell with some prodding a little bit, and it was up for sale truly. Like, he didn't get to pick who bought the team. It was basically done the regular way. So if that was the case with the Commanders, then it will be basically up for sale and the value will be astronomical. But yeah, I mean, look, if all the things that Dan Snyder did, allegedly, there's been some not good stuff. Not giving money to your partners,
bad business,
knowingly would be very bad.
Bad business, toxic business, can't do business. And man, it seems like it's just one thing after another over there. At some point, the Shield has to say, "I'm trying to protect the Shield." This one particular program, okay, seems to be bringing a lot of shit into us that we don't need, including the goddamn Congress. Right?
It's been a lot. I mean, it has been like nothing we've seen in quite a while, at least. It's been a lot.
But the modern world, I mean, there's so much shit all the time.
Can we watch it on C-SPAN anywhere, Ian?
No, until they have here. C-SPAN is so boring. I've tried to watch. It's like,
you don't like
I mean,
the way America runs, dude.
Wrestling is way more exciting. I thought that was cool. Wrestling way better than C-SPAN.
Hey, you should. I know you watch all the time wrestling. I know you watch wrestling all the time.
When Macho Man lost to Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 5, I cried. So I am a wrestling fan. It was
Hell yeah. Let's get into C-SPAN, too. Maybe being an adult. That's wild. They were lying to the rest of the NFL about their revenue. How's that even make sense? Because you would think the NFL, the other owners, would know how much money they're making by their ticket sales. Is that the two different books they were keeping for the other NFL owners they were trying to fuck over? Or are they talking like full IRS stuff? Like, I don't think I fully understand what's going on.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all, but I would imagine if you're keeping two different books or you're trying to hide revenue from the rest of the league so you don't have to share it, then you're also hiding it from the IRS, correct?
I don't know. Like, maybe that's the two
without
different
hiding
books.
it from the league? Like, how does that work?
Maybe they have the real book for the government. Like, hey, we have to pay our taxes. We're in this. Yeah. We have to do it here. But for the NFL, we didn't fucking make 45% of the money we made for the rest of the NFL. What? Why? Oh, they're going to get a piece of our marketing, our deal. What? You think the Detroit Lions deserve a little bit of our money out there? Yeah, is that what they're thinking? That'll get your ass run out of a business real quick if you're not paying the people.
Well, like you said, too, like the NFL didn't notice that 40% of the ticket revenue that they're expecting from the Commanders wasn't coming in. Like, I don't understand that part. You'd think, like, there's no way this would be able to happen for an entire season. Like, they'd figure it out and be like, hey, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, but maybe they're pitching the story like, all these exposés, they're killing our ticketing. They're, like, you know, and the other NFL is like, they're struggling over there in Washington.
Supposedly the NFL and the NFLPA audit this every year, so it would be very difficult to hide.
No, but if you're running two books.
But yeah, if you're clever enough at it, I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah.
If you're ballsy enough to try to rip off the other owners, yeah,
your business partners.
They can take this extra cash and maybe fix the poop pipes.
Well, I think that's what leads you to the next thing is like they're ripping off their business partners that they made billions of dollars. They wouldn't rip off their fans, right?
No, of course not.
No.
Turns out.
Of course not.
They wouldn't do that, right? That's not something that an owner who would be hiding money from his business partners would do.
So this falls on, but does this fall on Dan Snyder's wife because she took over day-to-day operations?
Oh, she is the one per club meeting attendee this year. Ooh.
Or was this happening before she did that?
It seemed like it was, Dan Snyder's name was exclusively linked to this. There wasn't a whole lot of mention of his wife in it.
Well, I think that's kind of become the thing, right? Mm-hmm. That Dan Snyder, bad guy, 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 bad guy. And it's like, oh, Dan's out now. His wife doing it.
Yeah, true.
So, well, thank you for saving our organization, our program. With that being said, you guys need to get the fuck out of our town. Like, that's crazy to me.
Does anybody stand up for Dan Snyder? Like, is there anyone that defends him?
I think there's an insider or two. You'll watch the way they paint a tweet versus how everybody else paints a tweet. That's how I try to pay attention. I'm like, oh, this person's getting their info directly from this person.
I'll pay attention now.
Yes, I think you should, yeah.